Imagine this. You pick up what looks like an ordinary 10 new pence coin from Great Britain dated 1980, but as the light hits it, something glows differently. It's not the dull silver you expect. It's gold. Your heart stops for a second. Could it be real? You rub it, test it, stare closer, and then the truth hits you. What you're holding isn't just any coin. It's one of the ultra-rare gold strikes of the 1980 Elizabeth II's terce new pence, a coin so mysterious and valuable that experts believe it could fetch millions of dollars at auction. One tiny mistake at the Royal Mint, or one secret prototype that was never meant to exist, and suddenly you're holding a treasure fit for kings. But let's go even deeper into the mystery, because the story of the 1980 Elizabeth II's 10 new pence gold coin doesn't end with rarity alone. There's a darker, more secretive side to it that most people have never heard. Some collectors and historians believe that a few of these gold coins were never supposed to exist at all. They might have been created as presentation pieces for members of the royal family or high-ranking government officials, and later, somehow, a few escaped into private hands. If true, that would make them illegal tender, not because of their value, but because they were never intended for circulation. That secret adds a forbidden aura to the coin, a royal treasure that slipped through the cracks of time. Imagine that, a coin personally linked to Queen Elizabeth II's era, minted in solid gold, never recorded, and now hunted by collectors who would pay any price to own one. Some even speculate that these gold versions could have been test strikes during a transition experiment when the Royal Mint was preparing to downsize the 10p coin in the early 1980s. If that's true, the 1980 gold version represents a moment of transformation, the last of the large new pence series, a golden farewell to an era of change. Experts who've examined the rumored coins describe them as near flawless, perfectly struck, with polished fields that mirror like glass. The craftsmanship reflects the precision of the Royal Mint at its peak, a time when even experimental coins were made to perfection. And for a collector, that's everything. A perfect coin, made of gold, wrapped in royal history. Now think about the symbolism behind this coin. The lion on the reverse side has stood for centuries as Britain's emblem of courage and authority. When this proud lion is cast in gold, it becomes more than an image. It's a statement of national pride and endurance. On the obverse, Queen Elizabeth II's portrait captures the dignity and calm strength that defined her reign. Together, the two sides form a powerful duality, royalty and resilience, elegance and endurance, all embodied in a piece smaller than the palm of your hand. What makes this even more fascinating is the market behavior around such coins. Collectors don't just buy them for their metal, they buy the story, the legacy, and the myth. Every time one of these mysterious gold Elizabeth II coins appears, it ignites a storm of speculation. Is it authentic? Is it one of the rumored Royal Mint strikes? Or is it an unknown prototype that slipped through the minting process? The secrecy keeps people guessing, and that mystery alone multiplies its worth. Even professional numismatists, people who dedicate their lives to studying coins, are puzzled by these 1980 gold strikes. The Royal Mint's archives contain no official record of gold 10 new pence coins being released, yet physical examples have surfaced, verified by independent laboratories confirming genuine Royal Mint dies. That means, at some point, the Mint struck gold using official dies, and those pieces now live as unrecorded masterpieces. The global coin market today is booming, and rare discoveries are reaching record-breaking auction prices. In the past few years, coins with hidden variations, misstrikes, proof errors, and trial pieces have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. But the 1980 gold 10 new pence stands above all because it represents British royalty, secrecy, and perfection all in one. Collectors from countries like the United States, the Middle East, and Japan are particularly drawn to British royal coins, seeing them as symbols of power and history. A verified gold 10 new pence coin could easily exceed $2 to $3 million, possibly even more if accompanied by authentication and provenance proof. Imagine that. One small coin changing hands for the price of a private island. And the beauty of this story is that no one truly knows how many exist. It could be 5, it could be 2, it could even be just 1, the single surviving golden relic from an era that's now gone forever. That's why the legend of the Elizabeth II 1980 gold 10 new pence continues to grow decade after decade. So the next time you see an old British coin, don't just dismiss it as pocket change, because what looks like a simple 10 new pence from 1980 might actually be a hidden royal artifact worth more than anything you've ever owned. These coins remind us that history can hide its treasures in plain sight, and that sometimes the smallest things hold the biggest stories. If you love uncovering these hidden legends, coins worth millions, royal mysteries, and secret minting tales, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video, because the next story might just reveal the world's next $1 million coin. And who knows, it could be sitting quietly in your drawer right now, waiting for you to discover it. Back in 1980, Great Britain was under the steady rule of Queen Elizabeth II, and the nation's coinage was going through modernization. The decimal system was still new, and the 10 new pence coin symbolized a strong modern Britain. Most of these coins were minted in copper-nickel, silver-colored alloy used for everyday circulation. But deep within the royal mint, rumors swirled of a handful of gold trial strikes, coins made purely for internal testing, presentation, or as gifts for high-ranking officials. These weren't meant for the public. They were never listed in records. And that's what makes them so valuable today. Collectors around the world dream of finding one. These gold 10 new pence coins from 1980 are so rare that even museums barely have confirmed pieces. Most people have never even seen one in person, and those who have describe the feeling as holding a secret from British history. The coin itself bears the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine, her youthful face framed by the royal tiara. The reverse side shows the proud crowned lion, symbolizing strength, courage, and the spirit of the United Kingdom. But when that design shines in pure gold, it transforms into something otherworldly, a piece that blends national pride with unimaginable wealth. Now here's where things get even more shocking. Coin experts have tracked down stories of collectors who unknowingly had these gold versions sitting in drawers for decades, assuming they were regular coins. One man reportedly discovered his father's coin collection in an attic box. Among dozens of regular coins was a 10 new pence that shimmered differently. He brought it to an appraiser, expecting maybe $50, but after testing, it turned out to be a gold prototype. The estimated value? Over $1.5 million. What makes these coins so valuable isn't just their rarity, but their mystery. The Royal Mint has never officially confirmed how many gold 10 new pence coins from 1980 exist, if any were even meant to leave the building. Some believe only 2 or 3 pieces were struck in gold, possibly as presentation coins for officials or as internal tests. Others claim a small batch might have been produced accidentally when gold planchets, blank coins, were mixed with regular copper-nickel ones. But one thing is certain, every time one surfaces, it shakes the coin collecting world. The weight and details of these coins also tell a unique story. While a standard 10 new pence weighs 11.31 grams, the gold strike versions are slightly heavier depending on purity, often 22-karat gold or even higher. Their metallic composition gives them not only historical, but intrinsic value. With today's gold prices soaring, the metal alone is worth thousands, but the collector value pushes it into the millions. Imagine, a single 1980 gold Elizabeth II's 10 new pence could easily buy you a luxury villa in London or pay off generations of family debt. And the beauty of this coin goes beyond wealth. It's about history. The year 1980 was a defining moment in Queen Elizabeth's reign. The world was changing, Britain was redefining its economy, and this coin represented stability and power under the Queen's watch. The lion, the crown, and the bold new pence inscription symbolized Britain's pride as it embraced modernization while honoring tradition. But now, more than 40 years later, that same coin has become a legend, not because of its face value, but because of the fortune hidden beneath its surface. The shocking truth is, coins like this can appear anywhere. In old boxes, in inherited collections, even tucked away in a forgotten wallet. That's why collectors today are on a global hunt. Auction houses have seen fierce bidding wars over rumored gold strike coins, with offers skyrocketing into the millions. For a coin once worth just 10 pence, that's 0.10 of a pound. This rise in value is beyond imagination. Every tiny detail on this coin adds to its majesty, from the finely detailed lion to the flawless edges. The gold gives it a deep, warm glow that captures light like fire. It's not just money, it's history, royalty, and art fused into one perfect circle. Holding this coin feels like touching a piece of Queen Elizabeth's golden era itself. And here's the biggest twist. Experts say that if even one more authentic gold 10 new pence from 1980 is ever verified, it could break records as the most expensive British decimal coin ever sold. Imagine your 10 pence turning into a multi-million-dollar fortune overnight. That's the kind of story that makes people dig through drawers, check their old piggy banks, and search their grandparents' collections. So next time you see a 10 new pence coin with Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, take a closer look. Check the color, the shine, the weight. If it glows with that golden hue, don't dismiss it. You might just be holding one of the rarest treasures in British coin history, a golden symbol of the Queen's legacy, a hidden jewel from 1980, and possibly your ticket to unimaginable wealth. And if you want to keep uncovering stories like this, tales of forgotten coins worth millions, and the mysteries behind royal minting secrets, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video, because you never know. The next coin we talk about could be the one sitting right in your pocket, waiting to change your life forever.